Hi, I'm Aaron Marcus, and this is a different quick tip than what I normally send out. Um, but it's something that just happened, and I want to share it with you. And hopefully, this will be of some help to you as well. So, as you know, I do lots of online private mentoring. Probably the most popular type is my concierge program. And that's where people sign up. We work together online. We share screens with the program that I use. We can see each other, talk to each other using the program. And for that, basically, you've got full access to me for 3 months. There is no time limit for that. And it's just a really great way where if you have an audition come up and you want to run it by me, you're thinking about trying to find an agent either locally or in a distant market, we can go online and check out a bunch of different people. If you want to try to find work in your area, we can do that as well. And by the way, this is not a pitch for my sessions. You'll see where I'm getting at in a minute. And there are other programs that I offer. There's a 4-hour program, 2-hour, 1 hour. If it's just like a really fast kind of thing, you've got a specific thing you want to talk about. And the way that I've always run my workshops, my online seminars, my videos, private mentoring, I realize it's kind of old school in the sense of that. Not to say that I don't have contracts sometimes with people and organizations, but for me, honestly, people's word is everything. My word means everything to me. And I generally find that I trust people. And, sometimes people have done some things that were not so trustworthy. But I tell you one that just kind of hit me recently, and this is what I want to share with you. It really bothered me, and I felt bad. Not from a personal point of view, not something that I did, but somebody contacted me. Of course, I'm not going to mention any names, and she was contacted by an agency for representation. She wasn't 100% sure about them, and she felt like she needed to get back in touch with them right away. So she contacted me, wanted to do a 2-hour session, and she said, but look, I got to tell you, I'm not going to, this was, I think, on a Tuesday. She said, I'm not going to be able to pay you until Friday. But if there's any way we can work together before Friday, I'd really appreciate it, just because I need to get back in touch with this agency. So I said, of course. I find that, most people are very honest, and, I get it. Sometimes, you've got to wait a few days or a week or so before you get paid or something, before you can pay me. That was fine. So I said, I'll tell you what. Give me about an hour. I've got some things I've got to get done, and let's get going. Let's start working together. And she wanted to split it up into 2 1-hour sessions, and I said, that's fine. However you want to do it. Some people do 2 hours in one stretch. Most people do. But, if you want to split it up, that's fine also. So she said, let's do an hour today, and then we'll do an hour follow-up. So, okay, fine. So the other way that I do my private sessions is I don't sit there and stare at my watch. I finish the session when I feel like I've given you everything that I can give. And so, as it turns out, we probably spent about an hour and 45 minutes together. And I felt really good. She made some very specific decisions. Matter of fact, she decided not to go with this agency for a whole variety of reasons. And And I said, well, I'm really glad we got a chance to do this, and I feel like you're in a much better place right now, and you've got a better idea of what to do next. And she said, yeah, thank you so much. I just can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And I will make the online payment on Friday. Okay. Friday comes and goes, and didn't hear from her. And so sent her an email, and I get it. People are busy, people forget. I understand all that. So I just sent her a gentle reminder, just saying, hey, look, I just want to remind you, you were supposed to pay me for the session. Didn't hear. And wrote back later in the week. I'm not sure if everything is okay, but I haven't heard from you. And to make a long story somewhat short, still haven't heard. Not a word. And, for me, if someone were to write back and say, look, something just came up, I just had a financial emergency, I feel really bad about this, can I at least just make small payments? That's fine. Just be upfront with me, stay in touch. Don't make me have to go out and find you and think about it and constantly not constantly, but send you emails and stuff. The windup was never got paid. And I tell you, I felt bad about this. And once again, not about anything that I did. And honestly, I will continue to do things in the same way that I always have. But sometimes, it's you kind of lose faith in humans. It's like, how can someone just look at you, talk to you, um, promise you things, and then just rip you off? And so I guess the way that I view it is, look, there are people who have stores, and there are always going to be some shoplifters. The majority of the people who shop in your store are wonderful people and honest and honorable people. And every once in a while, you run into somebody who steals from you. So I guess that's the way that I'm viewing it. I was trying, and I really had to think about this. I really wanted to make sure I wasn't spreading these bad feelings out to people in general. But anyhow, I just wanted to share that one with you. And look, if you've ever had any experiences like that, please share it. Share it here so that I and other people can learn from you. And I think it's a nice way to build a closer relationship with each other. And that's what this is all about. Just having people share information, tell stories. If you hear about things that will be of help to others, please share it with this community. And if you can, you will see that there's a little PayPal link. Love to ask if you would make a donation, whatever is good for you. I'd greatly appreciate it, just to support this quick tip channel. Anyhow, I'll get back to you soon with another acting and modeling quick tip, but this is what I wanted to share with you today. See ya.